Hi traders, welcome to the video. Please pause the video and make sure you understand the disclaimer before proceeding. Taking a look at Bitcoin. In my last video, we talked about this 20,000 handle down here, price level, and that was my target. We've nearly kind of hit our target level. Yeah, I mean, this is tanked, but there's a few things about this that I want to mention. It's important to note things like this thin leg here. I'll come back to that. But what I've done, I've just marked up, like you can see these levels, resistance and support very quickly. I'll just show you what I've done. Just looking left basically and picking up daily levels, right? So we can see the market range through here prior to this impulsive move. And so that's our resistance. And then we've got this range through here I've marked up as well. Price is currently traveling around here. And it wouldn't surprise me we see it spike back up to retest these levels. I mean, and if it breaks through further up here, that could be something as well. And then we've got a major support level down here at 20,000. I mean, that's a psychological level, big level, and you can see through here how it traded. With these levels in mind, then, go back over and we can look for opportunities on the lower time frame. The market's going to be looking for two things I mentioned in all my videos. It's looking for price gaps. So if you mark up like where you see a thin candle like left, the low of the candle left, and then to the high of the candle right, there's a gap. It's going to look to fill gaps and it's going to look for liquidity. You know, so always coming from that perspective, where is there liquidity and where is there a price gap? There's a build-up of liquidity all the way through here. Big players, as I mentioned in my last video, they need it. Like if they want to short it, they need to tap into buy-side liquidity. And to get that, they'll take the market back and get a fill, and then we trade off. Typical trend. It rallies, retraces, rallies, retraces, so that's what we get. So we've rallied, and I don't see any decent retrace yet, and so you could expect that. So I guess that's the thing to watch out for. Don't short it down here. If it trades back up, I mean, I'd love an opportunity to get involved if it trades back, fills this gap, and we get a retest of this resistance up here. You got to wait for the market to rotate and give you the setup. And when it does, you get the break and retest of the range, and and you're in. There's a lot of momentum to the downside. There's a lot of fear in the markets. Everything's kind of going downhill quickly. Whether we get a shallow pullback and it continues, well, it remains to be seen. For me, and I'll show you this as I did in my last video, how I get involved navigating the volatility. I go down to the lower time frame. I mark up these levels so I kind of know where the market could expect to trade to, and then I like to mark up the 4-hour support and resistance levels as well. Right, well, we've got up here and then we've got down here. All right, nothing in between really. We've got this gap. Yeah, I mean, from here, if you're interested, 3-minute chart, and I have a full strategy with this, but see how this is marked up? Then when it trades into this level, look for the break. I mean, if you don't have the indicators here, just look for the break, retest, and fail. I like a little bit of a delayed thing, but you can actually grab that on the 1-minute chart, and that signal will be back up in here. But I mean, just trading these directly off these signals. The link is below, by the way. Join Discord. It's free, and I've got a lot going on now. I spend all day in there, but there's a buy, there's a sell. I mean, which one of these would you not want? There's a buy. Look at that. Pulls back, and then you take it as you trade. And so this is how I kind of stay out of trouble and sort of navigate the volatility. Come down to the lower time frame and I'll look for these signals, and I'm looking for 4-hour and 1-hour levels like this, and then I'll wait for the signal to give me the go-ahead once it trades through. And you see it start to rotate, and then you get the signal. Well, there's your trade. I mean, look at that. Generally, if it's a bearish market, I only want to take bearish signals, but all of these have kind of paid quite nicely. Look at this one. Let's trade it back into the level, and look at that, guys. Gain access. Anyway, I'll wrap it up, but that's Bitcoin, and that's how I move around staying out of trouble and building the account. And yeah, until next time, hope you have a great day, safe trading, and we'll see you in the next one.